On a recent vacation, I got pretty irritated with my sweet husband, Craig. Yeah, he's a great guy, but we have different views, and I'm pretty strong about my opinions on some things. One of them is the use of sunscreen, and I just feel like if we don't have strong UV rays, and it's early in the morning, that we don't need sunscreen, right? So I just felt like Craig was not listening to me and my views and my opinions, my very right opinions on the facts. And um, he wanted to put the sunscreen on the kids early, like 9, 10 o'clock in the morning, and I wanted to wait and express that very clearly to him. But as I left the room and then came back in, he was putting sunscreen on the kids. I had left to check the weather, the UV rays, and they were low. And so I was pretty irate in my flesh, just took offense. And so I just stormed off. I was stomping and walking with an attitude, and my kids were right there like, whoa, what is mom's deal? And I just was all in a huff, and I just kept walking. And I was just starting to pray, God, why won't this man listen? And then I got very quiet, and I realized, wow, it's me who needs to be still and listen to the Holy Spirit. And I just knew immediately. The Holy Spirit just quieted me, said, you're not going to talk to me the way you just talked to him. There's got to be some respect. And I didn't show it. I didn't show respect. And really from that time on, the Holy Spirit just put a deep conviction in my heart that I had let the issue of respect with my husband, with Craig, really slide in our marriage. We've been married over 21 years, and it seemed like in the early years it was real easy. Things were just so smooth sailing, and we were just all lovey-dovey sweet to each other all the time, it seemed, and nothing really ruffled our feathers much. And as the years go by, it's just harder to continue to keep a peaceful, loving tone of voice, and to always be respectful. We should respect one another, but God shows us wives and husbands that we should respect one another. But I want to talk to the wives about us women respecting our husbands. I feel like he can improve us all in this area. Don't you agree? So Ephesians 5 verse 33 says husbands need to love their wives as they love themselves, which is a big task to live up to. But then it goes on to say, wives, you must respect your husbands. And here's some things I'm learning about respect. I'm learning that respect is really love. And when you think about love from 1 Corinthians 13, that it's patient and kind and not rude, those things that love is really showing a respect, kindness and gentleness, and not being rude and easily angered. Those things are a fruit of respect as well. And so in so many ways, if we aren't being respectful, of course we're not showing the fruit of love, and that's a big no-no, right? So we've got to step it up and train ourselves to be godly in this area of respect, and that's what I've been working on, and I just challenge you to do that as well. Another thing I'm learning about respect is that it is not something that is earned, that you have to earn. I mean, sure, we can earn it, but in a marriage, ladies, we respect our husbands not based on whether they're worthy and earned our respect, really, as much as we would like for them to earn that, and I highly respect Craig, but showing him that regardless of the way that he is acting towards me because of his position of authority in my life as my husband. He's over me in the Lord, and I should honor him and respect him as unto the Lord. And so with that in mind, those lessons in mind, that it's truly an act of love to show respect, and that it truly is something that we give based on our husband's role. I just pray that you would focus on that, if that's something that the Holy Spirit would convict you in, that you would just take this little message on in your heart and work on this as I'm working on it, and hopefully we'll both share some just major improvements as we as we go to God and we want to live this out in true sincerity and with joy. You know, it honors God when we show respect, and it'll bless our marriage tremendously, and in ways that we probably won't be too surprised by. So, just I hope you step it up as I'm stepping it up if this is an area that you need to work on. And until next time, I love you much. Bye.